with each other or spoken on the phone. At the end of every conversation, Uncle, you have always reminded me to be positive and to stay away from faulty thinking. For this, I am truly blessed. You have always reminded me to turn to God, not just in the bad times, but in the good times too, remembering to always count my blessings. For this, I am truly blessed. As humans, we are not perfect, and you have taught me to put myself in someone else's shoes and to be patient and forgiving, but most of all, to forgive myself. For this, I am truly blessed, Uncle, and should be treated as such. You reminded me that teamwork, collaboration, and communication are critical. For this, I am truly blessed. You taught me to strive for laughter, good health, happiness, joy, and love. For being able to laugh at myself and not take life too seriously. For being a stellar example of living a healthy lifestyle and encouraging me to always do the same. For showing me that happiness needs to be experienced every day and to find joy even in the smallest of things. For teaching me that love enriches my life and those around me. For this, I am truly blessed. In closing, Uncle, you are and continue to be my guiding light, my beacon. On this day, your phenomenal 100th birthday celebration, I wish you continued good health, continued love and affection, continued happiness, and special memories. Happy birthday, Uncle. We are all truly blessed.
We have Eileen, Imani Sharif, and Brianna Sharif, straight from Los Angeles. So give a hand for the ladies, please.
Hi, Granny. This is a poem called Touch Shoulders with You by an unknown author. Okay. There's a comforting thought at the close of the day when I'm weary and lonely and sad. That sort of grips hold of my crusty old heart and bids me merry and glad. It gets in my soul and drives out the blues and finally thrills through and through. It is just a sweet memory that chants the refrain. I'm so glad I touched shoulders with you. Did you know you were brave? Did you know you were strong? Did you know there was one leaning hard? Did you know that I waited and listened and prayed and was cheered by your simplest words? Did you know that I longed for that smile on your face, for the sound of your voice ringing true? Did you know that I grew stronger and better because I had merely touched shoulders with you?
I am glad that I live, that I battle and strive for the place that I know I must fill. I am thankful for sorrows. I'll meet with a grin what fortunes may send, good or ill. I may not have wealth, I may not be great, but I know I shall always be true. For I have in my life that courage you gave when once I touched shoulders with you.
Great job, ladies, great job. Longtime friend of Granny Iva coming up here right now, Charlotte Williams.
Good evening. She said she was glad I'm here, and I said I wouldn't miss it. I remember in her grandchildren, you always got a big kick out of the fact that I would say I knew your grandmother before she got married. That is the truth. Down through the years of my life and my association and membership with the Quinn Chapel family, Mother Davis has been a part of that life. She has influenced so many of us just by her quiet ways. All of these things have been said before, and I really feel full to know that I have known you all of these years and that you have meant so very much to me in my life. The other thing that I'd like to say is that I've had lots of opportunities in my life, and I thank God for it. I think the support that I've had from the Flint family and the Quinn Chapel family. But one thing that stands out in my memory, and I'll never forget it, back under the pastorate of Reverend Frederick Smith, I had the opportunity to place Mother Davis's name on the record to become a deaconess of Quinn Chapel. That means so much to me, and I told your grandson, I had the opportunity to meet lots of people, but that day will always be part of my memory. I love you, Mother Davis. Charles and I talk about you often. We don't communicate that often, but I love you and I love your family, and all that they get from you has been passed to so many of us. Thank you, and God bless you, and also you, Mr. Crowder.
I have to say, I know I was lucky before, but to hear all these wonderful speeches, I'm out-of-body experience, humbled and excited, and just thankful to God that I was able to have these two pillars in my life for my entire life. So thank you guys. Next up, we're going to have another grandson of Iva, the illustrious, the always go big blue, Chuck, Charles Harrison.
Like everybody has said, it's wonderful to have, obviously, Granny in my life for nearly 50 years now. Who would have thunk that? And also Mr. Crowder. I've known Mr. Crowder for a little while, and obviously all of my cousins and everything else. Basically, I'm here to talk about proclamations. You see how big they are? I'm going to tell you who they're from, and then we can share these a little bit later. So we have one specifically from Representative Dan Kildee's office, member of Congress, the 5th District of Michigan. And quickly it says, one letter, both to each of them, saying, Dear Iva Davis, it's a great pleasure that I write to wish you a happy 100th birthday. I join with your family and friends in celebrating this joyous occasion. More important than reaching this happy day, however, is how you got here. Your time has been marked by many successes, and you have impacted the lives of those who know you. Your community is better served by your participation, and I'm proud to have called Michigan your home. In your lifetime, you've seen the end of the World War, the fulfillment of pledge to put a man on the moon, and the birth of the digital age. The wisdom that you have gained is treasured. My wife Jennifer and I are honored to have the opportunity to celebrate your life, and we wish you many more happy years as you continue your journey. Very good. One more. This one says, the White House, Washington. We're pleased to join your family and friends in wishing you a happy 100th birthday. As you celebrate this extraordinary milestone, we hope you reflect on the many memories you have made over the past century. Your generation has shown courage to persevere through depression and war, and the vision to broaden our liberties through many changing times. We're grateful for your contributions to the American story, and we wish you all the best for the coming year. Sincerely, Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. Happy birthday, Granny. Happy birthday, Mr. Crowder. Love you very much. I am number one.
That was stellar. Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. Let me be clear. A wonderful woman, Cheryl Mead.
Hello, everybody. I'm Iva's niece. One of the best memories I have with Auntie is my Greyhound bus. I came to Flint so often, I'm sure I should have had a free ticket. But anyway, after school was out for the summer, I got on the bus and I came to Flint. I spent all my summers there until Labor Day. I'm an only child, so when I was there, I had sisters and brothers, and I had a lot of fun. I used to play the piano, and I used to say, can you play my songs for me? Her favorite song was Exodus, and if I was going to go outside, she said, well, can you play the little song for me? So I played Exodus quite a few times. I worked in the store. I worked on the cash register, you know, the zing one. And she taught me how to do inventory. But that helped me a lot with my first job. I started working in a grocery store, and a gentleman asked me, did I know how to make change? And I sat there for a minute, what is making change? I didn't know what it was. He said, you know, you put, I said, oh yeah, I know how to do that. But I really didn't, but he helped me along. But I enjoyed working in the store. She taught me how to do inventory. And one thing that I always remember is that, and I've always said she wanted to take a cruise to Alaska. Remember that? Oh. And I told her, I said, well, I'll be the first one to go with you. Well, we haven't got there yet. She didn't get there and I didn't get there. I'm still waiting on her to go. Now, whenever you had a problem, you could talk to Auntie, and she always would say, well, you know, have a seat and let's talk about it. And her little soft voice, and then you say, okay, you know, when she was finished. And just love her to death, me and my family. And she'll always be with us. Happy 100, and I'll see you next year.
We have a very special finale coming up here right now. A song from, this is exciting, I'm a little stoked about this, from Norman Lee Davis and the New Citations. Their 8-track cassette will be available at the door.
Back in the day, I sang in the Citations group in middle school and high school, and we had the privilege of winning some competitions. We did go on to win a national competition, but we did have the support of all our local community, and it was just an amazing experience, something we'll never forget. And Mom wanted me to say that I had an opportunity to meet Duke Ellington in New York.
We didn't practice. This is impromptu.
Yeah.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, I've got so much honey, the bees envy me. I've got a sweeter song than the birds and the trees. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, ooh, hey, 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 hey. I don't need no money, fortune or fame. I've got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. I've even got the month of May with my girl. Oh, talking about my girl. Oh.
Group, we got David Tarver, Dwayne Ward, and myself, Norman Davis. Thank you all so much.
It's a weird experience to see both the younger and older version, where we're younger of yourself, both are more handsome than you, so it was kind of disappointing for me, but that was great. Great job, Dwayne. I'm quite jealous. I used to be that handsome and that young. That was me like 12 years ago. We're at the end, so once again, thank you for everyone for coming out, and we're gonna actually have our guests of honor say a few words.
I am not a person to make a speech. This, what I will say, it's a surprise. But anyhow, I have enjoyed the evening that has been prepared for me. And now, I've got a lot to live up to. So everything's been wonderful. I've enjoyed every single bit of it. And I see so many people that are just my brothers and sisters, and I feel so close to them. And I just don't know how to say thank you. I'm not a speech maker. I think I'm more of a worker. But anyhow, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Well, I'm speechless to meet and greet so many people in one setting. And may God bless all of you from now on. Thank you.
We're going to have Karen, one of the individuals who did a great deal setting this up, along with Diane. Big round of applause for everyone. Keisha.
We just want to thank everybody for coming out and celebrating with us today. Two wonderful people, and it has been our pleasure to plan for nearly a year this event. Cousin Lincoln came and said, right after the 99th birthday party, we got to start planning for 100. So just thank you for coming out and making this such a special day. Your presence is the biggest present. So thank you.
I don't have much to add to that, but I appreciate all of you who have come from near and far with the weather being like it is, battling the cold. Thank you so much for coming out. You've made it special not only for my Aunt Iva and Mr. Crowder, but for all of us as well. It's nice to have everyone together for an occasion that's such a happy one as this one. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much, and good night, everybody.